I figured out how to brainwash yourself for maximum success, and at the same time, obliterate negative thoughts. I stole this information from a best-selling author, renowned speaker, lecturer, expert in neuroscience, epigenetics, and even quantum physics. And then I dumbed it down so your little pea brain will be able to absorb all the information without crashing like a 2008 computer. Are you ready for a savage, 6-step, no BS field manual for boys and men who'd rather win than whine? Great, let's get started. Here's a savage truth that's going to slap your skull sideways. Your own thoughts are poisoning you. No, really. Unlike the 73 genders the liberal numbnuts made up, this is an actual scientific fact. When you're constantly stressed, your body floods itself with chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline. These stress hormones were designed to help you run from a saber-toothed tiger, not panic over your phone battery being at 3%. 90% of your thoughts are not worth stressing over. Who gives a shit about what Karen said about you in the office last week? When you're stressed over dumb shit, you're basically a Disney princess with a self-destruct button. Snap out of it, you idiot. It's time to retrain your monkey brain. So what do you do about it? You hijack that feedback loop to stop the useless negative thoughts causing your stress. Whenever your thoughts start spiraling, panic, fear, overthinking, worry, interrupt the circuit. Say out loud, not helpful, not real, move on. Take 5 slow, deep breaths like you're trying to chill out a rabid hyena. Physically stand up and change rooms if you have to. Hell, do push-ups, punch a pillow, do something to snap out of the mental hamster wheel. Use these hacks to your advantage, or get used to living life one panic attack away from a meltdown in the cereal aisle. By the time you are 35, 95% of who you are is a memorized bundle of habits, aka a sloppy software loop written by a younger, dumber you. Your body's not listening to your hopes and dreams. It's following orders from whatever emotional junk you've hardwired into it. Unless you fix this, you will never be successful or a better version of yourself. So what's the fix? You break the damn loop. Get up on the other side of the bed. Skip the phone. Take a cold shower just to piss off the program. Drive a different route. Eat something new. Talk to someone you usually avoid. Do anything that confuses your brain enough to say, wait, what the hell is going on here? That moment of disruption. That's you regaining free will. That's you taking back the steering wheel from the autopilot program that's been driving you straight into boredom and failure. You don't need to overhaul your whole life in one shot. Just do something new every day, something small, something uncomfortable, something that feels unlike you. Want to save your brain by doing something different? Stop being a dumbass by wasting all your free time on cat videos and do something that is actually good for your noodle brain. Like and subscribe to this channel, and then send this video to that one lazy friend who's lazier than you. If that's even possible. You know who I'm talking about. So, let me guess. The second I say the word meditation, your lazy-brained inner voice replies, nah, bro. I don't have time for that soft monk-on-a-mountain crap. Listen up, Buttercup. Here's the truth. Your pea brain is running a loop of the same useless thoughts day after day, and it's often running on overdrive. So you need a way to break in, hit pause, and start reprogramming it. There is no better way to hit the pause button so you can take over the wheel than meditation for 10 minutes. Did you hear me, meathead? 10 freaking minutes. When you sit still, eyes closed, and actually listen to the mental noise, something wild happens. You start to notice that your body, the same body that's just so used to being angry at 8 a.m., is trying to drag you back into your emotional comfort zone. The trick is to not act on it. When your body starts whining for its daily fix of stress, judgment, shame, or overthinking, you do the opposite. Sit quietly and comfortably, breathe slowly, clear your mind. Focus on your breath in and out if you need to. If your mind wanders, acknowledge the thought, then bring it back to the present. Say no to the urges, thoughts, and ideas. Keep your ass and your mind still for at least 10 minutes. Why does this work? Because you're retraining the body to obey you, not the other way around. You're telling it, guess what, Cupcake? I run this operation now. And here's the insane part. Do this consistently, and your brain physically rewires itself. Your biology changes, your brain waves shift. You move from burnout zombie mode to actual mental control. So next time you think, meditation sounds boring, remind your dumbass, what's boring is being a loser in a 9-to-5 job you hate for the rest of your damn life. Let's start with a brutal fact. Your brain spits out 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts a day. Guess what, knucklehead? 90% of them are the same recycled trash you thought yesterday. So if you feel stuck, hopeless, or like you're on some emotional hamster wheel of overthinking, laziness, and mental diarrhea, you are. Here's where metacognition comes in. Don't panic, Einstein. It's not a complicated concept, it's just a fancy word for thinking about your thinking. It's the moment you step outside the brain fart factory that is your head and go, wait a second. This thought is garbage. I don't have to believe it. Example, thought, I'm not good enough. Metacognition. Oh, look, it's that same loser thought again. Thanks, brain. Now shut up and sit down. Metacognition is how you break that loop. Let me dumb it down for you. Step 1, notice your thoughts. Step 2, call out the ones that suck. Step 3, replace them with thoughts that serve your future. Step 4, repeat until your brain stops acting like a whiny, self-sabotaging little bitch. This isn't woo-woo fluff. It's neuroscience. Your brain literally rewires when you start doing this consistently. And I know from experience, the more you consciously try to notice negative thoughts, the easier it will become to notice them and the fewer you will have. Yes, it is true that you have to feel like a winner before you can become one. Let me guess. You're still waiting for something outside of you to change so you can finally feel good. Yeah, that's loser logic, you idiot. You're following the old model of reality, the Newtonian model, where cause comes first and effect comes later. In other words, your mashed potato brain says, when life gives me results, then I'll feel better. Guess what? That model keeps you broke, bitter, and waiting around like all the sad green and purple-haired knuckleheads who blame everyone else for their problems. Here's the truth. Real change doesn't happen when you finally get what you want. Real change happens when you start feeling like you've already got it, before anything's actually changed. That's the quantum model. You cause and effect by changing your internal state first. For you intellectually challenged nitwits, it means fake it till you make it. So instead of waiting for success to feel confident, you start feeling confident now. Instead of waiting for love to feel worthy, you feel worthy now. Instead of waiting for healing to feel whole, you generate wholeness now. Why? Because your body and brain literally do not know the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. If you feel it, your biology believes it's already happening. So while most people are out there emotionally jerking off to their past trauma, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to mentally rehearse your future like a savage with a vision board on steroids. Close your eyes, imagine your goal. Now feel what it's like to already have it. Confidence, power, gratitude, joy, health, money, success. Hold that feeling until your body starts to believe it's actually real. That's not fantasy. That's neuroplasticity in action. You're wiring your brain to expect a new future. You're installing software that your body will start running automatically. Your brain is like a gullible sponge, so train it. Put in nothing but good thoughts. Otherwise, you will end up being a pajama-wearing, latte-drinking loser for the rest of your life. Okay, Cupcake, it's time for a brutal fact. You don't need more motivation to get your soft princess ass going. You need a new identity. That's right. If you keep showing up to your life thinking like the same stressed, self-doubting, excuse-making version of yourself from 5 years ago, you'll keep getting the same damn results, which is pathetic. Why? It's simple. It's because your pea brain and scrawny body are running on an old program, and that program is you. Every time you say, I'm just not disciplined, I'm not a morning person, I always screw things up, I don't know how. Or the one I hate the most is, I can't. The word can't makes me want to reach through the screen and slap you silly. Dumbass. You're not just making excuses, you're writing code that your noodle brain and body follow like an obedient liberal numbnut following every moronic agenda the elites puke out on CNN. Here's how it works. Thought becomes behavior. Behavior becomes habit. Habit becomes identity. Identity becomes your reality. You don't become confident by grinding through tasks like a zombie. You become confident by acting like someone who already is. You hard-code it by repetition, not random bursts of hype. So what do? Listen up, Brainiac. Step 1, decide who the hell you want to be, not what you want to have, and not what you want to achieve. I said, who do you want to be, you idiot? Decide on the version of you who already has the life you want. Is he disciplined? Is he focused? Is he calm under pressure? Does he back down when things get hard? Now here's the kicker. Start behaving like him now, before your brain even agrees. Even if it feels fake, even if you feel like a total fraud, just do it. Because guess what, princess? Your brain doesn't know the difference between fake and real. It just knows repetition. Do it enough and your brain wires it in as your new default setting. Yeah, you'll go from the lame ass who spends 90% of his free time on TikTok, porn, and video games to a guy with drive and determination. That's what identity shift really is. And don't just rehearse the actions of your future self, you need to rehearse the emotions too. Feel it. Gratitude, confidence, peace, power, whatever. Just hard code the chemistry into your blood until it's who you are. Otherwise, you'll just snap back to your old defaults like a boomerang of mediocrity and failure. So, reprogram yourself like your future depends on it, because it does, you knucklehead. The good thing is, this will also help you go from a sissy boy to a real man, and it can help you even become the dangerous man that you need to be. Yes, you delicate little flower, you pansy boy, you man-child, you must become dangerous. Otherwise, you're a damn doormat, and I'll tell you how to do both in the 2 videos that you can see here.